All right, how's everybody doing today? All right, so got a little treat for you guys today. I'm going to share with you my leg day that I just did. I'm calling it quarantine legs. All the workouts I've been doing the past little bit have been quarantine. Like quarantine chest and arms, quarantine back. So, anyways, today's gonna be quarantine legs. So, I'm gonna just walk you through what I did, give you some options, and then it's up to you guys to just kind of be creative and find a way to really challenge yourself within this and push. We got to take care of those legs. Get that leg day. Just because the gym's closed doesn't mean you can't. You got to skip leg day, right? So, first what I started with was squats. I kind of have an improvised squat rack. It's not the best, but at least I can get squats where I can get it somewhat heavy and have it up on my shoulders with the barbell. So if you guys have the option of that, I did heavier squats is what I did, but not everybody has the option of a barbell or a squat rack, even an improvised squat rack. And so therefore you can do these with dumbbells. You can do these with any sort of weight. You just want to try to get it up on your shoulders and kind of towards the back a little bit if you can. Otherwise, you can do them at the side, do them body weight if you have to. If you don't have anything else, you could just do all these. You could do pretty much body weight, right? And so that determines your reps though too. So I did heavier, a heavier one for me, and so I tried to get around the 12 rep range. I didn't get 12 for each set, but that's what I was kind of going for. Now, if you're going lightweight, maybe you just got yourself a set of dumbbells and you're going to get them up on your shoulder and do it, you can go higher reps. So if you have light weights, or if you don't have any weights and you're doing body reps, just go high reps. Do it until you can't do a single squat, right? And then just rest accordingly and then carry on. So that's what we're going to do for squats. So you're going to do 4 sets of squats. Again, whether it be just body weight, dumbbells, if you have a barbell, whatever you've got, just adjust it. You don't have to always have a lot of weight to progressively overload. You can do it with your shorter rest times and higher sets of reps. Remember, right now we just got to do what we can to keep our legs working, right? So, once you're done with that, make sure you rest. For me, if I'm doing the 12 reps, going a little bit heavier, I rest for a couple minutes. If you're going, 20 reps because you're doing light dumbbells or just body weight, maybe rest for 30 seconds, a minute, just whatever you need, but jump right back in. Keep that burn going. So once you're all done with your squats, we're going to go right into the Bulgarian split squat. This is one I used to do at home a lot. Didn't really do it at the gym, but now I'm at home doing leg day here. Had to try to look up different options because we don't have the option of like knee extension or leg curls. So you try to look for other options, and so I found this one again. And man, it's a good way to get a good burn on your quadriceps on the top part of your leg there. So if you have a bench, you can use a bench. If you have an exercise ball, you can use the exercise ball. Otherwise, you can use a table, couch, whatever you've got. But you're gonna put your foot up on whatever surface it is you have available, either weighted or non. You can use dumbbells if you got them. If you don't have any dumbbells, or if you can't do these weighted because they're tough, go non-weighted, right? And you're just gonna go down and push your way back up using the leg that's out in front. And you're gonna do that for 12. Then you're gonna switch other leg, and you're gonna get 12 more, right? So 12 and 12. And you're going to do that for 3 sets. Got it? Okay, next we're going to go into the straight leg deadlift. So now we're targeting those hamstrings and your gluteus maximus, right? So these ones, you want to have your feet within hip width apart. I like to pick a spot in front of me to keep my head up, try to make sure I keep my back straight. You're just going to go down just past your knees. You'll feel that stretch in your gluteus maximus and your hamstrings, and then you're right back up. All right? So we're going to do that for 15. Then you're going to rest. And then remember, on your rest times, just adjust them to how many reps. So on this straight leg deadlift, if you've got no weights at home, even just doing the stretch is going to be good. Just go as quick as you can. Really feel that stretch. And maybe only rest for 30 seconds. You know, go till you're tired, rest for 30 seconds. If you got dumbbells and you're doing like 15 reps, that's what I try to stick at. Then rest for about a minute, minute and a half, and then carry on. If you go even heavier, you can rest longer. But you just got to kind of adjust your rest time according to your weight and rep scheme. And everybody's is going to be different because we all don't have the same resources at home, right? So once you're done with your 3 sets, shooting for about 15, give or take, whatever you have to improvise on there. Once you're done with your 3 sets of the straight leg deadlift, we're going to go into hip thrusts. So on these ones, you can do them if you have a barbell, you can put it right across your legs here. I'm going to grab a barbell. Sorry, guys. Real life, right? So whatever barbell you might have, you can use on these. And if you don't have a barbell, don't worry. You can do these on an exercise ball or on like a bench, and I'll show you that modification as well, where you don't have weights. And you can do that, again, you can do this with a couch, anything you have to put your feet up on. But if you have a barbell, we're just going to say for the sake of this one, you want it right about here on your thighs, right? And you can get down to where the upper part of your back is on the bench, and you're going to go down, and you're going to hip thrust up, right, for 15. If you could do these weighted like this, that's great. If not, I'll show you another modification on this. Bear with me, the cement's going to be kind of cold, so. Alright, so this one you can, if you have a couch, bench, table, whatever you can, just put your feet up on. I like to have my hands up in the air so I don't use my elbows, and you can still just hip thrust up. Really tighten your core as you come up. Those are great. So, you're shooting for 15. 15 on the hip thrusts, 3 sets, 15. Adjust your rest time accordingly, right? Once you get done with those, we're going to finish off with lunges. These are going to be for 4 sets of 20. So, if you have dumbbells, you can do them weighted. If you don't have dumbbells, you can do them just body weight, right? And it's for 20. So that's 10 each side, 20 total. Now, let's say you don't have dumbbells to use and you really want to get a good extra burn. If you watched any of those other cardio videos, you'll remember the split lunge. So you can do the split lunge too. So you kind of start in a staggered stance. Almost lost my balance. I just did my leg day, so my legs really hurt. So you'll just, right? For 20. And you can go as quick as you want, deep as you want. Just really work your legs. Have fun with it, right? So 4 sets, 20 lunges. Adjust your rest time in there. Once you're done with those, then we finish up with calves. So I've got these little blocks. I'm not sure if you guys can really see them. They're just little foundation blocks that I use. So anything you can get just up off the ground so you have a little bit more movement. And if you have dumbbells, use them. If not, body weight's fine. Just get a good stretch. So you really want to make sure you get down deep into that ankle dorsiflexion. And then you're going to come up into ankle plantar flexion. So it's just you're going down inverted. Heel's going to be below your toes. And then your heels are going to come up above your toes, right? That's what I was trying to say with that fancy lingo. So anyways, you do those as quick as you can for as many as you can. Again, it depends on the weight that you have. If you've got dumbbells and you can go really heavy, you can do fewer reps. If you don't have the option of dumbbells, you might have to go, 40 reps to burn yourself out, but just go for it. Just do what you can. Just really get it really quick, short rest times, depending on your weight. So that does it for today's leg day. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Kicked my butt, staying healthy, keeping those legs going. Guys, let's stay happy and healthy out there. And we'll see you next time.